you know it. And read along. Gypsy in the moonlight, in the dew. Gypsy never come back until the clock strikes 2. Walking, gypsy, walking, walk right in, I say. Walking to my body, and nobody loves me. All I want is someone to come and dance with me. Tra la 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 la, tra la 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 la. Okay, so I can see like 5 of you know it. That's cool. Okay, my turn and your turn. Gypsy in the moonlight, gypsy in the moonlight, gypsy in the dew. That gypsy never come back until the clock strikes 2. Until the clock strikes 2. Excellent singing. Let's see if we can do that whole verse together. You're in 4th grade. You can just read it, right? Let's just read it. Gypsy. Ready, ready, here we go. Gypsy in the moonlight, gypsy in the dew. Gypsy never come back until the clock strikes 2. My turn. Walking, gypsy, walking. Walking, gypsy, walking. Walk right in, I say. Walk right in, I say. Walking to my parlor. Walking to my parlor. To hear my banjo play. To hear my banjo play. You know what banjo is? It's like a guitar, only it's more twangy. When we're listening to all that folk music stuff, we hear a lot of banjos. So it's a trend that's like a guitar. Okay, walking gypsy. Ready, ready, here we go. Walking gypsy, walking, walking, and I say. Walking to my parlor to hear my banjo play. What do you know about the 3rd verse?
It's red.
It's red, so it's going to be a little bit different. Somebody who already knows the game.
The middle, they have to tell like a person's name and they have to dance.
So who sings that?
The person
In the middle. So this is going to be a solo, but we also learn a solo because it might be. My turn and your turn. I don't love nobody. I don't love nobody. And nobody loves me. And nobody loves me. All I want is someone. All I want is someone to come and dance with me. To come and dance with me. Okay, we'll do that. I don't love nobody. Ready, ready, go. I don't love nobody and nobody loves me. All I want is someone to come and dance with me. Let's do it one more time, only this time let's replace a name instead of someone. You want to use Christian's name? Alright, Christian's name in there. Here we go. I don't nobody and nobody loves me. All I want is Christian to come and dance with me. Fantastic. Now that is whoever's in the middle. Okay, tra-la-la. Sounds exactly like all the rest of the verses, so I don't think we need to go back and forth. Yes?
the 3rd verse is like
It's going to work like Gigolo. That's a great connection. We'll talk about it when we get to the game. Tra-la-la. It sounds just like the rest of them. I think we could just. Ready, ready, here we go. Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Can I compliment your excellent singing?
yes.
Have I ever mentioned 4th grade singing?
Yes.
I know. I'm just going to say it one time. Well done. Awesome. Okay, well, song. Who wants to do solo? All right, Cameron. Cameron's got the solo. I don't love nobody. Are you sure? Okay. Gypsy, ready, ready, here we go. In the moonlight, gypsy in the dew. Gypsy never come back until the clock strikes 2. Walking, gypsy, walking, walking when I say. Walking to my parlor, banjo play.
I don't love nobody and nobody loves me. All I want is Gypsy to come and dance with me.
Tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. And then the game will start again. We go back to Gypsy. Okay, I like your rhythm. I like that you were ready to do the words, that you sang all the words in the right spot. I'm glad that he kind of did this. When he paused to say the name, because he hadn't thought ahead, I really liked what you all did. You just kept the beat going. You didn't start telling him what to do. You just waited for him to figure out. If that happens, that happens. But what should you probably do if you know that your solo is coming up? What should you do ahead of time, Jess? Think of somebody's name before you get to the blank. Probably even before you start singing your solo. Maybe use your head voice. Use your singing high head voice. Okay?
A message.
Circle.
Let's make a circle. Let's make a circle. Let's make a circle. Make a circle, baby.
Yeah. Make them. All right. Alexa, Gypsy this time. Ready, ready, here we go. Gypsy them have to scream. They're doing a great job using their head voices, and we want to keep our claps off so we can hear them. Here we go.
Gypsy in the moonlight, gypsy in the moon. Gypsy never come back until the clock strikes. Walking, gypsy, walking, walk right in I say. Walk into my parlor to hear my banjo play.
For our A section for today, we're going to look at the part that says high. So we're going to end up having 3 drum parts. We're going to do this on the second day. We're going to get out drums. So we're going to do the high, medium drum, and the low drum. And we're going to add some shakers and some other stuff too. But for today, we're just going to look at the high drum part downstairs. Thank you. We're going to look today. Hiccups. Has ever had a hiccup before? What is it? Oh, later. Thank you. I know that Cameron hiccups a few weeks ago when we were practicing for our performance. We were standing back there, we had recorders, and some of you were having your mouths out, and I kept hearing this sound when we were singing beautifully, by the way. What is that sound? Where is it coming from? And it was Cameron, and he had to go get some water. Did it help you? It did? That's funny because when I get hiccups and I try to drink water, it's like nothing works. But anyway, so this is all about how hard hiccups are to stop and some different things that you can try. Hard to stop. Never seem to go away because hiccups are hard to stop. Stop. Hiccups. That's all we do for today. What do you notice about the last line? It has a rest in the beginning. What does that remind you of? A rest in the very beginning when the first beat. Right? Big rest on the first beat. Rest on the first beat are always really hard. So we're going to look out for that one. My turn, then your turn. Are you going to do it with me or after me? Okay. Never seem to go away cuz.
Never seem to go away cuz.
The cuz feels weird, right? Never seem to go away cuz.
Go away cuz.
Never seem to go away cuz.
Never seem to go away cuz.
Hiccups are hard to stop.
Hiccups are hard to stop.
Stop. Hiccups.
Stop.
Oh, interesting. That's what I thought, right?
Stop hiccups. Stop hiccups. Stop hiccups. Stop hiccups. Stop hiccups. Stop hiccups.
Break it down.
Stop
hiccups. Okay, good. When we get to that part, I want you to make some kind of pose that's going to make sure that it's silent. Or you can be stop. Make sure that there's no sound in that rest. Let's do 2 lines at a time. I'm going to end after the cuz, and then I'm going to end after the rest. My turn, and your turn, 2 lines. Hiccups are hard to stop, never seem to go away, cuz.
To stop. Never seem to go away.
Hiccups are hard to stop. It's not your turn, it's my turn. Hiccups are hard to stop. Stop. Hiccups.
Hiccups are hard to stop. Stop hiccups.
All right, let's try the whole. Never seem to go away.
Never seem to go away.
Y'all are 4th graders. I know this. My 4th grade class could read it. Yo. Hiccups. Ready, here we go.
Hiccups are hard to stop. Never seem to go away. Cause hiccups.
Interesting. It looks like by 1s, 2s, 3s, we're ready for the rest. Let's it. Perfect. No sounds in the rest. Ready, here we go.
Hiccups are hard to stop. Never seem to go away. Hiccups are hard to stop. Stop hiccups.
Yes. Let's do it 2 times now. I think it feels cooler if we do it 2 times. Stop after the
Hiccups
second.
are hard to stop. Never seem to go away. Cause hiccups are hard to stop. Stop hiccups. Hiccups are hard to stop. Never seem to go away. Cause hiccups are hard to stop.
Drum parts, and we're going to put those together to have 3 parts going at the same time. It's going to be very cool. For today, we're just going to use that part for our A section. We're going to do something different for B. Yes, it better be important.
I don't want to go silence that
Yeah, all of the rest means specific. You're right, of course. Okay, B section, you're going to break into, and you're going to come up with something that you're going to share with the class. You're going to do some body percussion. So let's do some rhythms. My turn and then your turn, just clapping. ta, ta, ticka, ticka, ta.
Ta, ta.
Now, you're not just going to come up with a rhythm and clap it. You're going to come up with some body percussion, some of things. So the things that we can use are stomps, taps, and you got it. Snap. So stand up and copy these patterns. I'm not going to make it all complicated either, so you can't copy it like ticka ticka tee 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 ta. Nothing like that. So listen for the stomp pads until you can hear it, and then you can go. Me, then you. Ticka ticka ta, ticka ticka ta, ticka ticka tee tee ta.
Ta, ta. Tee, 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 ta.
Ticka 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 tee.
Ticka, 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 tee.
We'll try that one again. Ticka 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 tee.
Ticka, tee, tee, ta.
Oh, I like that one. Okay, so sit down and I'm going to tell you your rules. We're going to make up our own little ostinato pattern. You're going to do your pattern 4 times. Okay, so you're going to have a set of cards with you and your teammates. They have rhythms on them. You're going to have 10 cards, but you're only use 4 of them. So here we go. The first rule is you have to use one of the cards twice. So this is what they look like. There, you got some 16th notes, quarter note. Oh, there are some more 16th notes. There's tracing in here. By the way, there's some 5th grade rhythms in here that you're not going to use. We haven't seen triplets yet. The ones that have 3 8th notes, do not use those ones. I don't think we need to pull them out. I think you can do that. Anyway, so you have 2 of every card. You have to use at least one of those rhythms twice because repetition is good. Doesn't have to have repetition, but for this game, I want it to have some repetition. The second rule is you need to use at least one set of 16th notes. Do you have to repeat this one? No. You could do 2 quarter notes. You could do 2 8th notes. You could do 2 but you have to use at least one set of 16th notes. Got it? Don't leave 16th notes out. And again, that doesn't mean all rhythm, and this is a rhythm we worked on. I want you to use it. Next thing you're going to do after you have got your order, I'm going to wait for 2, 3 people, their eyes on the screen. Turn your body around. After that, you're going to assign your body percussion. You're not going to pick something like this. Ticka, 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 ta, ta. No, you make it simple. If you have sets of 16 notes in a row, you should probably put them in the same place. Ticka, 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 or ticka, 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 ticka. It really doesn't. Ticka, 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 ticka. What works good in your feet? A quarter note does, and even TT you could do in your feet. We did one of those. TT, ta, ticka, ticka, ta. That could work. What about a rest? If you do rest, can you do a snap or a clap or a pat there?
Nope.
So what do you think you could do? You could do this, but this is boring. We're doing body percussion. Ooh, I see some different ideas. Some different poses, some motion, whatever. You're going to freeze if you want to put a rest in. Quick. Number 4, be able to repeat it 4 times. So if you can do your pattern, ticka, ticka, tee, 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 ta once, great. But you need to be able to do it 4 times in a row. So when you're practicing with your group, make sure you practice it 4 times. Otherwise, when we get to you, when we're presenting it, you're probably not going to be able to do it 4 times. Questions about this? So I want you guys to tell me what is wrong with this based on our rules. This is not a wrong rhythm. There's just something wrong based on the rules for today. Yeah, I didn't repeat anything in there. I have 4 totally different cards. Nothing repeated. That is the rule. There's no repetition. They did not use one card twice. What's wrong with this one? What rule is it breaking for today? Doesn't have anything to do with what it has the same. It has 2 quarter notes that are the same, but that's not breaking a rule because the rules say you have to repeat something twice. There's a different. This is breaking. I think we might need to go back to the rules because it looks like Von Trell is the only one who listened to the rules. Oh, Jessica, There's no what? No, there's. Yes, good job, Christian. They didn't add any 16ths. It doesn't mean that this rhythm is wrong. It just means that it's breaking that rule, right? What's wrong with it, Sophia?
Nothing wrong.
Yeah, it's a little song answer. No, but you were smart enough. You would be able to figure this out. It used 16th notes, 16th notes. Okay, so this rhythm would work. After I've got this body percussion, I can't practice it 4 times yet because I didn't make it up yet. With your group mates, you need to come to it. Just sit around and talk about it. You do it. Get it together, and then you can practice it 4 times. Any questions about what you're going to do when you get into your group? Okay, it's a really small class today. Would you rather do partners or groups of 3? 3. All right, I thought that might be the case. So we're going to do groups of 3. When I say go, stand up and find 2 other partners, and then spread out around the room. I want you really spread out. We have lots of space today. And sit your partner. When I see you sitting down, that's when I'll give you your card. Oh, how many cards are you going to use? Only 4. After you pick your 4 that you're going to use, put the rest back in. I'll be coming to your body percussion because when you stomp, that's totally fine. Ready, set, stand up, find 2 other people to work with, spread out. How about we go around the circle and you pick one rhythm that you like? What do you want to use, Sophia?
16.
What do you want to use? Make them 8th note. Christian, what do you want to use? Total rest. All right. What do you want to use? So far, we haven't repeated anything, so we need to repeat one of these. What do you want to repeat? 16th note. Say 16th note. You like this pattern? Ticka, 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 tee, tee. You like it?
Yeah, can I try it?
Okay, so come up with a body percussion. This is not even body percussion. Ticka, ticka. What were you doing for TT?
No, we got.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Not tall.
Yell at the top every time. Ready, here we go. Hiccups are hard, 'cause hiccups are hard to stop. Stop, hiccups.
Ticka, 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 tee.
Okay.
Ticka, 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 tee. Ticka, 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 tee, tee.
Hiccups are hard to stop. Never seem to go away, 'cause hiccups are hard to stop. Stop, hiccups.
Ticka, 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 tee, 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 tee.
I want you to try it again. Ticka, ticka, tee, tee. Ticka, ticka, tee, tee. You're doing your 8th notes and your 16th notes twice as slow as they should be. Ticka, ticka, tee, tee. Ticka, ticka, tee, tee. Ready, here we go.
Ticka, ticka, tee, tee. Ticka, ticka, tee. Ticka, ticka, tee, tee.
Good. Hiccups
are hard to stop. Never seem to go away, 'cause hiccups are hard to stop. Stop, hiccups.
Good job. Hiccups
Are hard to stop. Never seem to stop. Stop, hiccups.
Hiccups
are hard to stop. Never seem to. Hiccups are hard to stop. Stop, hiccups.
Go.
Tee, tee, ticka, ticka, tee, tee, ticka, ticka.
Start it. Did y'all change it?
Yes.
Put it back the way it was because it was perfect. Ticka, ticka, tee, 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 ta. Why would you change what you practiced? What? Well, that looks confusing to me. Ready, here you go.
Ticka ticka tee 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 tom. Ticka ticka tee 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 tom. Ticka ticka tee 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 tom. Ticka ticka tee 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 tom.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you do it again. Ticka ticka, what's your motion? Yeah, so just look at the rhythm. Stare at the 16th notes. Okay, that means move my hands. T, 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 T's right here, and this over here. When y'all were practicing, it was perfectly together. The whole time you were the first group that had it. Just do it. Stop freaking out with all your classmates staring at you, because you're awesome. Sit up, Leslie. Let's try it again. Come on, focus, focus. Ticka ticka. Move your hands. Here you go.
Ticka ticka tee 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 tom. Ticka ticka tee 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 tom. Ticka ticka tee 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 tom. Ticka ticka tee tee tee.
Good. Hiccups.
Hard to stop.
Everybody stand up. Everybody.
Hiccups are hard to stop. Ticka ticka.
Stop. Hiccup. Go. Ticka ticka ticka. Ticka. Ticka ticka ticka. Ticka ticka ticka.
Seem to go away 'cause hiccups are hard to stop. Stop hiccups.
Awesome job. You're still running close. This game is just for fun. It's a music game because it's music. And stop when music stops.
Stop when music stops.
Backwards this time. This time, you're going to be out. So, this is what happens. Your left hand goes out next to flat. Complete. Your left hand, it has to be your left hand, Wesley. Your other left hand, Wesley. Your other left hand, Daisy, Christian. You look just like me? Okay. Now, put your right finger inside of the person's left hand that's next. Lay it on top of their hand. This game is squeeze and pull. It kind of works like musical chairs. When the music stops, you squeeze the person's hand that's laying in your hand. Squeeze their finger. And you also have to pull your finger out. The object of the game is to not get your finger squeezed the entire time. So you don't need to rip the person's hand off. You just squeeze it. Now, your finger gets squeezed. You don't have to say anything about it. I don't have to come around and say, no, oh, my finger got squeezed. I'm a good sport. I'm out. So you're just going to sit down in your spot, and then the circle is going to step forward and squeeze it in. Anybody who's out just sits down. The rest of the circle scoots forward. Got it? Got it. This works in my 5th grade classes, and they argue with each other a lot. So if it can work in that class, then I know it can work in this class. And they're whining, and he cheated, or I wasn't out, but he was the best. And then we're just not. We'll do one practice round. I'm not going to play. I'm going to do the music. Okay. I see some people grabbing fingers already. Your left hand needs to be out flat. Otherwise, yeah, to flatten out your left hand. Sophia, get your thumb off Roberta's finger. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yep. When the music stops, you squeeze and pull. One practice round. That's it. And ready, set, aha. Flat hand, Deandra. Pull, and when you want to squeeze it, yeah, you got to pull your finger out. Oh my God. One more practice?
Yeah. I didn't get it.
Raise your hand if you got pulled. If you got pulled, then you would sit down. Wesley, if you can't stand on your feet, then you're not going to play this game. That was just for practice. Stand back up. The next time, for real, if you get squeezed, out. And then we're going to fill in the circle. Okay, for real this time. Make sure you move. somebody that you think was an excellent worker today, somebody who paid attention, worked well with their group. Pick somebody who you think worked really, really nicely with their group. Her group worked beautifully together, and she's also, she's obviously a very good listener because she just won musical 2 times in a row. All right, let's give her a big wow! If you're in choir, we do have our party today, so make sure you don't forget about it and that you come. The low drum and the medium drum part, we're going to do that. And we'll play Gypsy more, and then next week, that's when we'll just, I'll let you. Simon says, jump up and down. Simon says, please stop jumping. Simon says, tap your head. Simon says, keep tapping your head. Simon says, rub your belly too. Stop rubbing your belly. Ooh, if you better sit down. Still going? Yeah. This is like honor system. Okay, Simon says, stop rubbing everything. Simon says, keep your tongue out. Put your tongue back in your mouth. Simon says, do more. Simon says, sing the highest note you can sing. Simon says, sing the lowest note that you can sing. Sing the highest note. You out. Simon say, sit down. If you sing your high note, you sing a high note, sit down. Oh, your teacher? Okay. Simon says, stop singing a low note. Simon says, leave here perfectly silently. Simon says, if you are not standing up, stand back up. You go hold in the see some of you in just a few hours of choir. Yeah.